forgetting about this mic. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Come on over to the Insight Timer app if you'd like to be with us in the live chat section. So this is obviously live as well, but it'll be live if you come over to Insight Timer as well. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm just trying to unknot myself here. All right, I think I did it. Welcome. We'll wait another minute and then we'll get started with our practice. Go ahead and say hi, drop a comment or an emoji in the chat so we can make sure everything is functioning properly. And just to say hi, love hearing from you. Hi, Rocky. Hugs to you. My love, I would love to know how to pronounce your name. Heika? Give me some breakdown of that if you'd be so kind. I'd love to pronounce your name correctly. Hi, everyone. Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, we will get started then. First of all, how's our sound? Can you hear me? Is the picture clear? Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Just going to check one thing here. All right. Welcome. For anyone who's joining for the first time, my name is Selena Lael. I'm a yoga and meditation instructor, a coach, and an awakened life teacher. I have many recordings here on the app. I lead live sessions each week. I have a 10-day course, Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life. And we have a circle here on the app called Love Heals All. Would love to see you there if you'd like to join us. It's a place to be supported and also to uplift each other. I like to say all of you is welcome, meaning this is it's not a space that's just for positive vibes or just for being spiritual or just for dumping. It's a place for all of it, for each part of our own self to be seen and supported however we feel comfortable sharing. Oh, cool. Thank you. Just taking a moment to read some of your chats. I'm so grateful to be together. So this is going to be a 60-minute Vinyasa flow yoga asana practice. Some of you may know that the practice of yoga is not just limited to the physical practice. The physical practice, the postures known as asanas, are just one aspect of the life path that yoga is. This path of awareness, of service, of awakening. The word yoga means union, so it's this union. You could think about it as union of all parts of ourselves, our consciousness, our physical experience. You could also think of it as the merging, the union of the consciousness that we are, the presence that we are, with the experience of the identity in the body that we have, this oneness that we are in our own being and that we are with each other, although we've forgotten. The illusion of separation, the game of forgetfulness that we play here. So, as we move into the physical practice, I invite you to honor your body. If you have a block, I invite you to have a block for practice today. If you don't have a block, no issues. We'll work around it. I do my best to lead practices without props because not all of us have props at home, yes, or wherever you're practicing. This class is listed as an intermediate session because I do not break down all of the movements with the kind of cues that I would in a more beginner practice. And whether you feel like you are a very seasoned practitioner or newer to the practice of yoga, again, please honor your body. It's not about looking like me or doing exactly what I'm doing or forcing ourselves into these postures. Yoga is this opportunity for us to become more self-aware, express and act with more self-love, presence, to slow down. Great to see you all. Thank you for saying hi. I love seeing your little pictures. I love feeling your presence, and I love getting to actually hear from you in the chat. So thank you. And if you're watching this session from another platform, come join us on the Insight Timer platform, so we can be together and interact in the chat after our practice. All right, I think that is about it. If you feel called to donate, your donations support me and they also support Insight Timer, so thank you for that. And I think that's all. I think we're ready to begin our practice. So have your mat, have a block, and of course have any other props that you enjoy. Okay, wonderful. Well, feel free to hang out with us and just soak up this community vibe, this nice energy that we're all cultivating together while you eat your lunch. All right, let's find a comfortable seat. And close the eyes. Allow your belly to be soft, the solar plexus to relax, the chest to soften. Feel the shoulders relaxing down. Allow a space between the teeth. Inhale slowly, feel your belly, ribs, and chest expand. Exhale slowly. Inhale slowly, deeply. Exhale slowly and completely. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to breathe consciously. And take these next few moments to move your awareness through your body, noticing different sensations in your body, noticing any emotion that may be present. Notice the mind. And if you come across anything that seems uncomfortable, rather than trying to brush over it or get away from it or say some positive affirmation, can you just sit with that feeling for a moment with a sense of presence, even compassion? Bring your awareness to your heart center. Feel as if you are breathing in and out of the heart. Bring the palms to touch at the heart, Anjali Mudra. We'll open our practice with the sound of Om one time. Even though we are not physically together and we can't hear the sound of each other, Om, there is a resonance, a vibration and creation that is created, and we are harmonizing in this collective space together. Let's take a deep breath in. Bow the chin to the chest, set your intention, your sankalpa for practice. Why are you practicing today? Offer that. Release the hands, lift the head. Let's take a few circles with the head. Gentle stretch through the neck. Continue to breathe deeply and consciously. Change directions. Bring the head back to neutral. Rock off onto one hip or rock the weight forward to come to all fours. Wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. Lift the fingers, spread them wide, root back down through the base of the index finger and thumb. Inhale, crown and tailbone, lift up, drop the belly down. Exhale, press the back up toward the sky, gently tuck the chin and the tailbone. Inhale, feel the belly and the chest melting down as you look up. Exhale, press the back up toward the sky. Continue. On your next inhalation, come back to a neutral spine. You can rock your hips a little from side to side. Walk the hands far forward, keep the hips high, melt the heart down, relax the chin down, relax the forehead down. Gently hug the navel toward the spine. Breathe deeply into the shoulders, the armpits, the upper back. Inhale, walk the hands back in underneath the shoulders. Extend back through the right leg. Kick the left foot out to the left a little for support. Roll to the inside of the right foot and see if you can root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Weight in the left hand. Reach the upper arm over. Right arm reaches over the ear. Long stretch to the right side of the body. Keep reaching through right fingertips and press down into the left hand to lift up out of the bottom shoulder. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up and down toward the foot. Bring the hand all the way back down underneath the shoulder, left foot in, right knee in. Rock the hips a little side to side. Extend back through the left leg. Kick the right foot out to the right a little here for support. Roll to the inside of the left foot. Root down through the outer edge of the foot. Weight in the right hand. Reach the left arm up and over the ear. Reach through the fingertips. Long stretch to the side of the body. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the corners of the mouth. Breathe deeply. Inhale, reach the upper fingertips all the way up, back down toward the back foot. Release the hand down. Bring the knees and the feet in. Rock the hips side to side. My brain is not functioning today, my friends. A moment ago, I was in a posture and I just thought, I have no idea what we're doing next. I'm trying to get my brain online here. All right, let's see. We just kicked the right foot out. So we're going to extend back through the right leg. Thanks for working with me here. Roll to the inside of the right foot. Weight into the left hand. Kick that left leg out behind you again. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Option to keep that bottom leg where it is, the left leg. Otherwise, you can extend it coming into Vashisthasana. Press the hips up to the sky. Continue to lengthen through the spine. So feel as if the crown of the head is reaching away from the feet. Beautiful, friends. Breathe deeply. Reach that right arm over the ear so we come back into this nice side body extension again. Keep rooting down through the base of that index finger and thumb on the left hand. Reach the right arm all the way down. Let's come back to all fours. Rock the hips side to side. Second side. Extend back through the left leg. Kick the right leg out a little so we have some support to roll to the inside of the left foot. Weight into the right hand. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Option to stay here or extend the bottom leg as well, coming into full Vashisthasana. Feel that length through the side body as well as lifting the hip up toward the sky. And then if you wish, reach that arm over the ear. Feel that extension. Keep lifting up out of that bottom shoulder. Breathe deeply. Inhale, reach the left arm up and around. Let's come back to all fours. Rock the hips side to side. I'll blame it on the full moon, even though we never blame anything on anyone. Full moon brain. All right. Walk the hands forward a little. So now they're in front of the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Bend one knee at a time. Reach the opposite heel back. Hug the navel toward the spine here. So we're starting to engage the core and protect the low back. Feel the shoulders pulling up away from the ears. The crown of the head reaches down toward the fingertips. Reach both heels back. Option to bend the knees if there's a lot of tension in the back body. Again, hug the navel in toward the spine here. This is a very common place for injuries in our practice because we allow the belly to drop down. We're trying to find a deep stretch in the legs and we overextend. So hug that navel in, find that nice length in the lumbar spine. Inhale. Exhale, press the heart back toward the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop up to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, fingertips to shins, weight in the toes, shoulders back, Arda Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Press into the feet. Option to bend the knees as you inhale. Reach the arms all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, before we continue moving, I'm just going to make sure everything's still working. Okay, good. Lovely. All right. Top of the mat. When you come to the top of the mat, option to either have the big toes touching and the heels slightly apart if that's your comfort, or you can have the feet underneath the hip bones. Yeah, so not underneath our imaginary hips, but underneath these bones, big toes are parallel. Your choice. Palms touch at the heart, Anjali Mudra. Again, hug the navel toward the spine. There's still a sense of being able to breathe. There's just this engagement to support us. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, bow through center. Always option to bend the knees. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back, high plank. Let's hang out here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, press back through the heels. Feel the femur bones, those big bones in the thighs, driving up toward the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way to the belly. Elbows pull back. The pubic bone stays in touch with the floor. Inhale, curl up through the upper spine. Bhujangasana, cobra. Lower down, tuck the toes under. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. One more breath here. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, Arda Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise up, option to bend the knees. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow through center. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Slow, deep breaths. One more breath here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Feel the heels pulling apart as you inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Lovely. Excuse me just a moment. I need to fix this funny cord that is flying around. You can be aware of your breath. Maybe take a moment here to look down at the ground and just be aware of what's happening inside without judging what you're noticing, without trying to change what you notice. What's happening? And we'll continue. Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow through center. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Thighs are completely off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow, deep breaths here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, Arda Uttanasana, weight in the toes. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. This time, do bring the big toes to touch. Heels are slightly apart. Hug the navel toward the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Sink the hips back and down, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift the chest, tailbone drops. Exhale, palms touch, bow forward and fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back. Move through your vinyasa of choice. Again, if you're choosing upward facing dog, thighs are off of the mat. Step the right foot softly through between the hands, lower the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, hips square to the top of the mat. Exhale, touch down, lift the back heel. Right leg steps back. Lower through your vinyasa. Remember, you can always skip the vinyasas as well and just come to downward facing dog. Left foot softly steps through between the hands, lower the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, hips square to the top of the mat. Exhale, touch down, lift the back heel. Left leg steps back, lower through your vinyasa. 3 slow, deep breaths. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hug that navel in toward the spine. Shoulders lift up away from ears. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sink the hips down, reach the arms up, Utkatasana, press into the feet, stand tall. Exhale to bring the hands to the heart. Sink the hips back, reach the arms up, Utkatasana, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back and lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot steps through between the hands, lower the back heel, back toes are slightly turned in. Inhale, reach the arms up, bend into the front knee, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, touch down, step the right leg back, lower. Adho Mukha Svanasana, softly step the left foot through between the hands, lower the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, hips square. Exhale, touch down. Step the left leg back, lower down. Three slow, deep breaths. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Root down through the base of the index finger and thumb. Be aware of your heart, aware of your belly. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sink the hips down, reach the arms up. Inhale, press into the feet. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Moving on. So again, you can always skip that vinyasa transition if your body is still building strength or if you just prefer not to move into that. Of course, you can always take a resting pose at any time. This is for you. Yes, your practice, your connection, your experience with yourself. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, bow through center. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, big toes touch. Inhale the right leg up and back.
Press out through the ball of the foot. Hug the navel toward the spine. Stack the right hip. Bend the right knee. Allow the toes to fall behind. Keep lifting that right knee. Breathe. Inhale, square the hips, straighten the right leg. Option, knee to the nose, high plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, option to bring the knee to the right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, cross the body, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Stay here or extend the right leg through to the outside of the right foot. Roll to the inside of the left foot. Press into the right hand. Reach the left arm up and over the ear. Lift the hips up toward the sky. Breathe. Lift the corners of the mouth. Beautiful. Feel this aliveness, your breath, your pulse, your beautiful body. Inhale. Exhale, left hand touches down. Kick the right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, softly step the right foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2. Nice wide stance here. Maybe the right knee is above the right ankle. Hips are square now to the left side of the mat. Open the arms wide. Gaze is over right middle finger. Stick your booty out behind you. Tilt your tailbone down to find length in the lumbar spine. Sink. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand gently touches back leg, right arm over ear. Exhale, right elbow to knee or thigh, extended side angle. Inhale, stay low to reverse. Exhale to extend. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Take a moment here, an extra breath. Walk that back foot in. Heel toe it in closer. We're going to move into a balancing posture, Arda Chandrasana. If you have your block, this is the time to grab your block. If you don't have your block, no issue. You can move into this pose without a block. Left hand comes to the hip. If you have your block, you can bring your block down so that it's a little bit to the right of your right foot and at least 1, if not 2 foot lengths in front of you. You might want to start with just 1 so you can actually reach it. See, our stance is shorter here so we can reach this. Navel draws in toward the spine, so we're already starting to engage the core here. Bend into the right knee. And if you don't have a block, you can just have your hand on the ground and bend your knee as much as you need. And for some of us, that might not be possible without a block. So feel free to just watch. Maybe you can just take a little bend or stretch here, whatever you prefer. Press into the right foot, lift the right leg. Now, before we do any stacking here, flex the left toes. So feel the left toes pull up toward the face. Then we press into the bottom leg, stack the left hip on top of right. Nice, strong, firm top leg here. Maybe we reach the left arm up to the sky. You can keep your gaze down at the ground for balance. Keep hugging the navel toward the spine. Maybe lift that top leg a little higher. Keep that flex in that foot nice and strong. Beautiful, everyone. One more breath. Lovely. Bring that left hand down. You can bring the hands all the way to the ground if that's comfortable. Bend into the right knee as much as you need. Square the hips, so drop the left foot down, but lift the left leg up, coming into standing splits. You can walk your hands in toward your right foot. Maybe even take a hold of the right ankle with your right hand, maybe even your left as well. Keep hugging the navel toward the spine. Bring the forehead toward the right shin. Lift the left leg a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, release the ankle if you have it. Bend into the right knee. Reach that left leg all the way back gracefully. Step back. Windmill the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, hips square to the left side of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Lift the back heel. Step the right leg back. Move through your vinyasa. Open the chest. Downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Inhale the left leg up and back. Press out through the ball of the foot. Hug the navel in. Stack the hips. Bend the left knee. Toes fall behind. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen the left leg. Option again here to bring the left knee to the nose, high plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, cross the body. Option to stay here or extend the left leg to the outside of the foot. Roll to the inside of the right foot. Weight in the left hand. Right arm reaches over the ear. Lift the hips up to the sky. Reach the right fingertips. Lift the corners of the mouth. Breathe. Feel this aliveness. One more breath. Beautiful. Reach that right arm all the way down. Kick the left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Softly step the left foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel, windmill the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, second side. So again, maybe left knee is above left ankle. Hips are square to the right. Back toes slightly turned in. Sink low. Stick your booty out behind you. Tilt the tailbone under so we lengthen this low back. Gaze over left middle finger. Inhale to reverse, stay low. Left arm over ear. Exhale, left elbow to thigh. Reach the right arm over the ear, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse, stay low. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time, inhale to reverse. Exhale to extend. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Walk that back foot in a little. Take a moment here. Reset. Find your breath. And then find your block if you have it. Again, if you don't have the block, you can work on just bending the knee and see if that works for you. So we've walked that back foot in enough so we have the ability to turn the hips toward the front. The right hand comes to the right hip. Bend into the left knee. Left hand takes a hold of the block or comes all the way down to the floor, whichever works for your body. Press into the left foot, lift the right leg, and before we stack, we flex the toes. So right toes pull up toward the knee, active right leg. Then we stack the hips. The gaze can be down at the ground, or if you're playing with balance, the gaze might turn to the right. If you're reaching your right arm up to the sky, the gaze might even turn up toward the right thumb. It's a lot of balance play there. Keep hugging the navel toward the spine. Lift the right leg a little higher. Shoulders drop away from ears. One more breath here. Reach that right hand down. You can take your hand off the block if you have it. Bend the left knee as much as you need here. Square the hips. Drop that right hip down. Lift the right leg up, standing splits. Walk your hands back toward the left leg. Maybe the left hand takes a hold of left ankle. Maybe both hands take a hold of the ankle. Your choice. Breathe deeply. Lengthen the spine. If you have a hold of the ankle, release it. Bend the left knee, gracefully step that right leg all the way back, long stance. Lower the back heel. Inhale, windmill up. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down, lift the back heel, step the left leg back, move through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. 3 slow, deep breaths here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, Arda Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here, release the hands down by the sides of the body. Lift the toes, feel the energy drawing up from the earth, like your legs and your whole body are becoming active with this prana, this life force from the earth. Release the toes down, maintain this sense of lift and aliveness. Smile, even smile with your teeth. Micro bend in the knees. Allow your gaze to be soft. Look down toward the earth. And now allow your body, with the eyes soft or even closed, to just start to sway a little bit. Feel this gentle movement through your body. And imagine that in this gentle movement, you are releasing all rigidity, releasing contraction, releasing the need to control. This gentle movement in your body is an invitation to let go, to welcome more of what you're really wanting. Beautiful. Last vinyasa of practice, palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow through center. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, step back, high plank. Lower mindfully, slowly, with presence and sensation through your last vinyasa. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Lift the right leg up and back. Bend the knee. Bring the right knee all the way up to the right wrist and place the knee down. Walk your right foot out so that it's more or less in front of your left hip. Before dropping your hips down, wiggle your left leg back so that your pelvis comes closer to the earth with this length in the front side of the body. Release the hips down. If the right hip is lifted off of the earth, you may wish to have a pillow or a blanket for support. You may wish to just keep it lifted. Rather than falling over onto the hip, let's keep the hips nice and square. If there's any pain in the knee here, I invite you to skip this pose or take the reclining pigeon or figure 4 stretch on the back if that's comfortable and you're familiar with it. Option to stay here or begin to walk the hands forward. Relax the torso, relax the head down. Let's take 10 slow, deep, conscious breaths here. Recall your sankalpa. What is your practice for today? Why are you here? And what are you ready to welcome more of in your life? It's so easy to get focused on a sense of all of the things that we need to do or our judgments about what we're not doing. What if we were just to set all of those aside for a moment and welcome a sense of aliveness, welcome joy, welcome peace, allow our minds to move into the direction, in the direction of what we're ready to receive. And you may even wish to say to yourself, I am ready, I am willing to receive this, whatever it is. I am willing to receive all of the joy of life. I am willing to feel and welcome aliveness. I am willing to welcome love. I am willing, I am willing, I am willing. Let's take one more conscious breath here. If you are leaning forward, use your hands to slowly come upright. Lift through the spine. Tuck the back toes under. Bring the back knee in a little closer. Come back to all fours. Downward facing dog. Bend the right knee. Take a few circles in each direction. Release the right foot down. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring the knee all the way up to the left wrist. Walk that left foot out in front of the right hip. Back toes are tucked under. Wiggle that back foot back. Again, so you're really finding some length here. Then bring the pelvis down to the mat. Again, if there's any pain in the knee, please skip this pose or choose another. Option to stay upright or begin to walk yourself forward. And if you like, come back to this awareness. What am I willing to receive? And speak that to yourself. Speak it out loud. Speak it to your presence, your source, your creator, your guides, life. And allow your body to relax as much as it can in this release and welcoming. One more complete breath here. When you're ready, if you're forward, use your hands to slowly come up. Lengthen through the spine, reach the chest forward. Tuck the back toes under, bring the back knee in a little closer. Bring the left leg back. Press yourself up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend the left knee, take a few circles in each direction. Release the foot, release the knees, come off to sit down, either by crossing the ankles or coming off on one hip. Lovely. Extend the left leg out in front, cross the right leg over. If you know that you have a lot of tension in the low back and the hamstrings, I invite you to stay here. Otherwise, you can play with bringing that left foot in toward the bum. Now, if you do that and there's any pain in the knee, or if one of your hips is off of the ground, I invite you to keep that bottom leg extended. Walk the right hand behind you in alignment with the spine if possible. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Press that arm gently into the right thigh. Lift up, lengthen up. Inhale. Exhale, gently twist, gaze over right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Relax the legs, the hips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind back to center. Uncross and we'll change sides. So this time we start by extending the right leg out. Left leg crosses over. You can play with bringing that right heel in toward the bum. If you find that there's any pain again, or if one hip is lifted, please extend that bottom leg again. Sit tall. Walk the left hand behind you this time, maybe in alignment with the spine. Inhale, right arm up and over. Sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Gaze over left shoulder. Relax the jaw, the tongue, the face. One more breath here. Slowly unwind. Uncross. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to be wide and just gently pulse through the hips for a moment. Extend the legs out in front of you. I'll turn to the side. Bring the legs together. Toes point up to the sky. If you have a lot of tissue on the backside of your body, you can reach a hand underneath your hip and your glutes. Lift that flesh out, pull it to the side, and then come back down. You can do it on both sides. It helps us anchor down in the sit bones a little more. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, bow forward. You can relax your hands down wherever they most comfortably rest, which could just be on the floor. You might be like this, and that's okay. Maybe you take a hold of your big toes with your middle and index fingers, like little eyeglasses, or maybe you reach your hands under the feet, wherever it's most comfortable. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax the torso as much as you can. Relax the head and the neck. Breathe deeply. One more breath here. Slowly roll up the spine one vertebra at a time so the head is the very last part of the body to come up. Plant the palms next to the hips, fingers point forward. If you can reach, lift up through the spine, sit tall, Dandasana. Lovely. We're going to roll down onto the back. You may need to bring your body forward if you're all the way back like I was. And we're going to play with a little bit of core on our way down. Hug the navel toward the spine, reach the arms forward, and rather than the shoulders popping forward, plug the shoulders back into the sockets. Maintain this activity, reaching forward with the arms, and then slowly begin to roll down one vertebra at a time. So we're really hugging the abdominal muscles in here, and with control, lowering down very, very slowly. Keep reaching the fingertips forward. Reach, reach, reach. So slow, as if you could touch each vertebra on the way down. We're really curling through the spine. Keep lowering. My mid-back just touched down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Beautiful. Reach the arms up overhead. Hug the knees up into the chest. Take the knees wide. Reach for the outer edges of the feet or the shins if the feet aren't available. Allow the knees to fall out wide. Happy baby. Maybe the soles of the feet are up toward the sky. Maybe the ankles are over the knees. It's okay if they're not. Breathe deeply. As much as you can, relax the belly and the hips. Slowly release, hug the knees into the chest. Maybe even wrap your arms around the knees, reaching for opposite elbows. Curl your spine up so you bring your nose up toward your knees. Make yourself into a little ball and then flex, contract your muscles all the way from your toes up to the top of your head. So squeeze every muscle that you can. Your face, your legs, your glutes, your feet, your hands, belly, everything. Squeeze, 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 tight, 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 tight. And then let it all go. Release your legs down the mat. Take them wide. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides. Arms alongside the body with some space between the arms and the torso. Palms face upward. If you like, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you a little and just allow your whole body to start to melt into the earth. Make any little adjustments that you need to be comfortable. And then just be still. We give ourselves fully to this
Final resting pose. We allow the thoughts to pass one by one. We allow every physical experience to be as it is without reacting or moving. There is a remembrance, a sense of knowing yourself beyond this body, mind, and emotions. Feel yourself expanding into the space around your physical body. A memory, like a thought on the tip of your tongue that you just can't quite grasp, of knowing that this is a dream and it's your dream. I invite you to stay here for as long as you like. If you're ready to complete practice, feel all the points of your body making contact with the earth beneath you. Deepen your breath. And very slowly begin to move your fingers and toes. Feel as if you're noticing these sensations for the very first time. What does it feel like to slowly begin to move your hands, your feet? Can you feel a sense of presence, aliveness, prana, life force moving through your body as you move even more into the wrists and ankles with awareness? Bend the knees, reach the arms out. Roll over to one side. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. And give your weight to the floor for this next couple of breaths. Press into your hands to slowly come up to a seat with the eyes closed. Be aware. Union, this experience of the wholeness of who we are. Nothing is missing. Nothing is missing. Nothing is missing. Let's complete our practice with our chant, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times, and then Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all beings and all of creation be happy, be peaceful, be free. May they know thyself. Peace, peace, peace. Inhale. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Blessings. Thank you. Great gratitude to each and every one, to your light, to your presence. Great, great gratitude to you. And great love, great, great love to each and every one. Thank you, beloveds. Oh, wonderful, Karen. Enjoy. Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here, my friends. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Thank you, Angelique. Thank you. Thank you. Um, just a heads up, I'm waiting to hear back, but our session like this that is scheduled for next week, I'm waiting to hear if I need to change the time or if we need to reschedule that session. So if you're not already connected with class schedule, you can just go to my you can go to my profile page here on the app. All of my live sessions are listed there. You can also click on all of them, and now you'll receive reminders for them if you have the little notification setting turned on. Even if you don't come, it's nice to get reminded if it's something you might want to do. I know there are so many things offered these days that sometimes we just have to make a choice. So yes, connect there for the live schedule. Also, we have our circle. Love heals all. Love heals all is the name of the circle. I also post changes to the schedule there if there's been some kind of a last minute change. Oh, so beautiful. I love reading all your messages about how different you feel. That's the power of yoga, the power of asanas. Thank you, everyone. You know, even though I was raised in, with different yogic traditions, and I was raised meditating and with a lot of these teachings, it wasn't until later on that I really understood that so much of the reason that we feel such transformation through our yoga practice is because of what these physical postures combined with the breath do for the energetic systems of the body. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of these energetic channels that run all throughout the body. We have these energetic vortexes, the chakras. And even though we can't see these uh, aspects of who we are, they're part of who we are. It's kind of like if you had told any scientist a few hundred years ago that there was something called cells and atoms and electrons and all of these things that we can't see with our naked eye, they would have thought we were a bunch of wild weirdos, right? So it's the same thing with our subtle anatomy, these energetic centers of the body. And when we practice yoga, we, especially with the combination again of the breath and the physical posture itself, and maybe the intention as well, we allow stagnancy to move through these energetic systems so that they can become like a river and the energy can flow freely again. And we feel that relief, we feel that ease moving in our entire being. And of course, there are many, many physical benefits as well for the physicality, moving into the parasympathetic nervous system where we feel more relaxed and so on. So many, many gifts through the physical practice of yoga and all the aspects of yoga. They allow us to live our best life, so to speak. May not always be most pleasant, but definitely our most evolved, most fulfilled, most present, most aware lives that we can live, and therefore the most gratifying ultimately. Oh, so thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your donations. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this time and space. And I think that's all I have to share for today. Any last thoughts before we complete? I'll wait just a moment in case anyone would like to share something before I close the session. And again, if you're watching this live on another platform, I invite you to come over to the Insight Timer app where we can interact with each other. Ah, so good. So good. Such a nourishing soul food. Thank you so much for sharing, V2. Yeah, that's why I have this session listed as intermediate. In a beginner session for me personally, I would spend much more time cueing things and breaking down exactly what is happening in each of the poses. And that's not what this class is designed for. So I hope that you found some poses where you could sink into a sense of presence, or I hope that you felt like you were still held even in maybe the moments that felt challenging because it was something new. And thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's yeah. If even if we feel like we've been practicing for a long time, or if we have been practicing for a long time, there are still days when our practice can feel challenging. Definitely. Not yet, Angelique. Angelique is asking if I'm having any in-person classes here in Hawaii. Right now, we still have a lot of lockdown, not lockdown, but we still have a lot of protocols around not being able to gather in groups. And I'm also just feeling very conscientious of people's health. So no live classes right now. But I feel like, I mean, I was thinking about this recently. I was like, it would be wonderful just to have a socially distanced outside class. So yeah, it will come. And just a reminder, you're always welcome to send me questions, or if you want to connect, you're always welcome to send me a DM, reach out to me privately. A couple of awarenesses around that. One, you need to make sure that your settings allow you to receive messages. I often receive messages from folks who haven't turned on their settings to be able to receive. So you need to be able to receive, and the new setup with Insight Timers, you also have to be friends with that person to exchange messages. So that's a little easier. But if you make sure your settings are turned on, we can become friends on the app here to be able to communicate. So again, please feel free to reach out. And that is all. Thank you, beloveds. Oh, so grateful for our time. Oh, that's just my lower body. There we go. Hi. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, come back. Come practice with us again. Come practice with us again. Wonderful to be together. It really is a gift to be in this state of presence together. Thank you. I love you. Be kind with yourself, please. Be kind. Be kind. And if you feel like something's missing, or you feel like you're striving, find the magic in you. Find the magic in life. Go be outside in nature. Take a moment to be slow enough and still enough to listen to the birds, or find something beautiful that you can gaze upon. Life is happening everywhere outside of us and inside of us, and our minds get so caught in limitation, limiting thoughts and beliefs, that we forget that we are alive. We forget that we are sacred. We forget that we are these magnificent beings. We are literally, these physical bodies are literally made out of stardust. We forget who we are. So let us remember. Let us remember. We are not these bodies, minds, and emotions. We are sacred self and life itself. I love you. See you soon.